So what you have behind me is a tree nursery that is on swale. So it's on this swale right here, and there's your trees back there. They're small seedling trees, different kinds. We've got aromatic sumac, mulberry, black walnut, American chestnut, hazelnut, and let's see what else, elderberry, and maybe one or two others. Anyway, so what you can see what I've done here is I'm showing you an example of scatter mulching. Okay, so what is scatter mulching is it's not real thick mulch, 2, 3, 4 inches thick. It's just kind of a scattering layer. In some areas it might be a couple inches thick, but in most areas it's not. And the purpose of the scatter mulch is the same as what we've been talking about with regards to mulching. So the main benefits, there are many, but the main ones are it retains moisture. Okay, so that is going to help retain moisture. It's going to help suppress the weeds and the grasses that are growing up through there. I'm not trying to stop them entirely, but it's going to help suppress them. It feeds the biology in the soil, so it feeds the microbial life, and it moderates the temperature of the soil. Okay, so it moderates against, especially now we're getting ready to get into the hot period, so it's going to moderate soil temperature so we don't get baking sun on there. So it's moderated, okay, and that's good for the trees. It also, another benefit is that I have a water line basically that runs along top of the swale here, just in case I need it. And this year I think I've watered twice, okay, twice, and hopefully maybe 3 or 4 times more, and that's it. So we water as minimally as possible, but at the same time I want this nursery to succeed, so I'm not going to neglect it either. And so what this scatter mulch does is that anywhere, it's just a soaker hose. Okay, so sometimes in soaker hoses they get these little spray areas like that are kind of shooting up into different directions. Well, that scatter mulch on top suppresses it and pushes that water, just makes it go back down, and then that slowly drains downhill and waters these trees. Okay, so that's just, again, an example of scatter mulching. All those same benefits apply with scatter mulching as with heavy mulching, whether you're using straw or wood chips. In this case, I'm using real aged straw. In fact, I was finding some worms in the straw, and it was breaking down in certain areas. But so that's excellent. That means it's ready for the microbial life is going to love this, and the invertebrates are going to come and enjoy this snack. At the same time, I'm getting all those other benefits.